stop scrolling. If you're retired or planning to retire, what I'm about to reveal, I promise you could put an extra $200 to $400 in your pocket every single month, or cost you thousands if you ignore it. And yes, it's happening right now in 2025, in the next few minutes, and I assure you'll learn which states are quietly boosting checks, who's getting surprise bonus payments, and how one executive order could completely change your Social Security timeline. Don't blink, because this could directly affect your Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and VA benefits. Hi, I'm Elyze, and for years I've helped thousands of Americans maximize Social Security and retirement benefits while avoiding costly mistakes that could drain their savings. Today, we're uncovering the biggest Social Security changes of 2025, including state-level supplements, new benefit boosts, and system overhauls that Washington doesn't want you to miss. Stay with me till the end, because I'll show you which states are paying extra, how to claim your increase before deadlines hit, and what you must do right now to protect your monthly benefits. Before we dive in, comment your age and state below. I want to see who's ready to stay one step ahead, because in this economy, information isn't just power, it's money. Here's the first shocker. The government is merging Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and VA payment systems into one centralized platform. Sounds efficient, right? Fewer errors, faster payments. But here's the hidden danger. One glitch, one cyber attack, or one bureaucratic mistake could freeze or delay millions of payments at the same time. We've already seen this happen during the pandemic with state unemployment systems. Centralization looks good on paper, but in practice, it often means less flexibility and slower recovery when something goes wrong. And it's not just technical. The executive order is introducing stricter fraud checks. Even small mistakes like moving, changing a phone number, or minor record discrepancies could lock you out of your benefits for months. This isn't hypothetical. Over the years, I've seen people with perfect intentions lose thousands just because of automated systems. Takeaway: stay organized, update your info now, and document every interaction with Social Security or the VA. The money opportunity. Now, the good news. 10 states are boosting Social Security payments for 2025, potentially putting hundreds of dollars extra in your pocket every month. These states are California, New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Vermont, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, Delaware, and Michigan. Some states are adding $200, $400 per month, which can mean paying rent without stress, affording groceries and utilities, covering prescriptions or healthcare costs. Eligibility differs by state. Some target SSI recipients, limited income. Some include SSDI recipients, disabled workers. Others even help retirement beneficiaries in certain categories. For example, California, $200, $400 extra, depending on county and living situation. New York, tiered increases based on local cost of living, Manhattan versus rural areas. Pennsylvania, focus on seniors over 75. New Jersey, sliding scale based on total income. Even small amounts matter. If your state adds $300 on top of $1,500 monthly Social Security, that's $3,600 a year extra, and that can transform your daily life. Now I'm going to give you a pro tip and assure you will never be in loss. Don't wait for automatic adjustments. You may need to apply or verify eligibility. The hidden risks. But there's a downside to these changes. Transition chaos. New staff are being hired to handle the workload, but training takes months. Expect delays and longer wait times. AI-driven claim processing sounds futuristic, but it often results in automated errors with little human oversight. Fixing mistakes is much harder than preventing them. Mandatory electronic payments. If you're unbanked or rely on paper checks, you could face fees, glitches, or access problems. The people who act now, update their info, document everything, and apply for state supplements will benefit the most. Why this is happening. You might wonder, why now? Why are these changes coming in 2025? Even though inflation has cooled from the 7 to 8% levels of 2022-2023, prices are still much higher than a few years ago. Eggs that cost $2 in 2020, now $4 or $5 rent that was $1,200, now $1,800 healthcare costs, rising faster than general inflation. The federal COLA increase of 2.5% simply doesn't cover real-world expenses. That's why states are stepping in, creating supplements to help residents survive and thrive. There are also talks of federal reforms in late 2025 or 2026. Adjusting the COLA formula to better reflect real senior expenses. Switching from CPIW to CPIE, which tracks senior spending patterns. Potential increases to SSI and SSDI base amounts. These are not guaranteed, but the momentum is building. The elephant in the room. Here's a point most people miss. The integration of VA and Social Security systems means your data will now be shared across agencies. For veterans, your disability benefits and Social Security could trigger automatic reviews. Even minor discrepancies in income reporting could result in benefit reductions or extra documentation requests. This is not speculation. Similar federal integrations have caused major headaches for beneficiaries in the past. And let's talk about staffing again. More employees are being hired, but training for these complex systems takes months. In the short term, service will get worse before it gets better. What you can do today. Here's a step-by-step plan to protect yourself and maximize benefits. Update your info, address, phone, direct deposit. Every detail matters. Document everything. Letters, notices, statements. This is your leverage. Transition to electronic payments on your timeline. Avoid being forced. Be skeptical of emails or calls claiming to be Social Security or VA. Scammers will exploit confusion. Apply for state supplements immediately if your state offers them. Acting proactively now will save you time, money, and stress later. The real impact. Let's make this real. Imagine you're receiving $1,500 a month Social Security. Your state adds $300 on top. That's $1,800 monthly, $21,600 per year. This extra money can cover grocery bills without cutting corners, pay for essential medications, reduce financial stress, and maintain independence. For many Americans, this is life-changing, not just nice to have. And for those who ignore updates or fail to act, it could cost them thousands in lost benefits. I want to hear from you. Which state are you in? Are you ready for these updates? Are you struggling with paperwork or understanding your Social Security? Comment below. Your feedback helps me create videos that actually help you get more money. If you found this video valuable, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. I'll keep breaking down every detail of 2025 Social Security updates, state supplements, and how to protect your benefits. Stay informed, stay organized, and stay proactive. Waiting for problems to find you is the most expensive mistake you can make in retirement. Remember, the people who thrive are the ones who act first. Don't wait. Check your info, apply for supplements, and prepare for these changes before they happen.